Wow, I can't believe I ordered this yesterday at 5:30 and at 1:30 this afternoon it arrived. Well done, Eaglemoss. Really well done. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Starships collection from Eaglemoss review. This time it's a convention exclusive and I bloody hate these because the last one we had was the Glen from the Defiant series. The Discovery series, should I say. And it was a problem because there's only 500 available, and then they got half to America, half to England. The rest was sold online, and then it was just such a pain with that. This one, they released 2,500. And they were only released, what date are we on now? The date of film is, this is the 30th of October 2019, right? They were released on the UK website at just before 5 o'clock, about 10 to 5 PM UK time, on the 29th. Now I was waiting for the email to come through, and they haven't actually sent an email saying that there's new stuff actually being released, being released. Excuse me. But it popped on the web page, and I thought, boom, straight away, buy. Never realised it would be coming this early. So within 24 hours, this has actually arrived. So it's a Defiant, it's a Cloaked Defiant. There has been other clear Cloaked Defiants before. There was the, is it the Romando? Did they do one? There was the Futura. I think so, they actually did, either they did one, or it was a fan one from the Micro Machines, the really small tiny ones, and it cost a fortune, probably cost more than what this cost. This was £25 online, plus an extra £5 postage, that's why it came today. But it's different packaging, different magazine, so we'll go through this in a minute. Let's go through the magazine. It's a different magazine than what we actually got from the original Defiant magazine, which I think was episode 9, might have been a bit later than that, I'm not sure. So, NX-74205 Cloaked. Now, Defiant class, because it was the first of its kind. There was the Sao Paulo, yeah. Quite short, really, 170 metres. Warp 9.982, so it's very specific. Tiny book. I think these are they smaller than the Discovery ones? I don't know. Maybe the Antares Fleet Yards. Okay. 6 torpedo launchers. Captain's Benjamin Sisko. This is obviously the model that comes, the standard model anyway. First Federation ship to be fitted officially. Officially fitted with a Romulan cloaking device. The first one was, as far as I remember, was the NCC-1701 Enterprise, that stole one. There was a Series 2, a Series 3 episode. Showing a lot of stuff behind the scenes here of the Defiant. She was, for the actresses, she was in, she played Seska. Yeah, so she's been in Star Trek a few times. She was in Voyager. Some different ships. This was the episode where Kirk, dressed as Romulan, stole the Romulan cloaking device. Yeah, the Balance of Terror. I mean, the Bird of Prey, the original Bird of Prey, looked blue, and I don't think they were blue. But there's a scene on the Picard trailer for the new Picard series, which has got a Romulan Bird of Prey, which looks absolutely brilliant. And we mainly saw the cloaking devices on the Klingon ships. It was very, very prevalent in the Klingon Bird of Prey in Star Trek 3. I didn't actually see it in... Did we not see it in Star Trek 1 and 2 movies? No, I don't think we did, actually. That's Troy when she was taken by the Tal Shiar. Help in a secret mission try and save a lot of people. Ah, there's the Pegasus. The guy who was in Lost was Captain... He's so small I can hardly read that, to be honest. Captain no, I'm not said Braxton. That was the time ship. A lot of things obviously describing a lot to do with the cloaking device. But if you want to go out and buy one, I think these at the moment, I'll try and publish this as quick as I possibly can. So it might be on tonight, would have been the 30th. It might be tomorrow, but I'll get this on as quick as possible. I think they're still on the web page, on the web site to actually see anyway. There's a small bit of trivia there with the original, one of the original designs, which I think was probably the Valiant instead of the Defiant. First appearance in the search. Yeah. Triggered all the alarms off, whether being a space station was here, whether whatever, and then they kind of got as close as they possibly could. Couldn't see the ship at all. The Defiant on here is over here. So it was an early ship, the Defiant. We have seen another Defiant. I think it was the... Have we seen a Mirror Universe Defiant? I'm not quite sure, actually. Might have. So if nothing on the back, nothing showing the actual... what's on next on the thing, next on the show, but actually there is something in the back. It's the Cloaked Defiant. That's the phased, halfway through Defiant. There she is. But you can't see her. But you can see me. Hello. So, enough stupidity. Let's get on with a bloody model. Now, I'm really, really happy I got this. It's going to be with the collection. I've got most of the collection now anyway. There's only that the XLs I haven't got, and oh, what else is there? Yeah, there's discovery problems anyway, but that's by the by. That's with me and Eaglemoss. I'll have to get in touch with them again. Different packaging. This is kind of, I don't fully like this, but this would probably go into a normal standard box anyway, like this. But yeah, it's different packaging. They're trying to redo some of the ships in these packaging anyway. So let's get them to one side. Ah, hello. So USS Defiant, it's 0533A/A. I don't know if this is number 533 of the 2500. Not entirely low, not entirely high either. Bit of scratching on there, I think. Or they just rush these through, I don't know. Oh no, it's taped up on all four corners. Right, so while I'm untaping this, I missed last weekend's destination Birmingham, Star Trek. I'd love to go. I'm going to go next year. I'm definitely going to go next year. There was a lot of people. There were Trek Works there. Trek Works? No. There was Irish Trekkie. Trek Yards. That'll do. Trek Works is a different web page. Let's see if it actually fits in. It goes on the back end of here. Yeah, that's actually quite a good fit. Kind of slides quite well in, and upright kind of slides out as well. Oh, Eaglemoss. Right, it goes a little bit of an angle. Right, there we go, because it's kind of, that's straight, but that's how it goes into the base. So there is a little bit of an upward angle to it, so it will stay in place anyway. Okay, so it is in at least two parts. The head section, the whatever part section here, it's either a sensor, it's either a, I don't know-ish, but weapons. I think what one blueprint I saw was actually supposed to be a weapons pod, but it's got a sensor dish on the front. It's got the detail, it's got the markings on everything, but it's, I don't know, it looks kind of weird and odd. It's very, very thin. I thought this was supposed to be a lot thicker than this, but it feels very thin. It is obviously to scale. It is correct. But let's get on with a little bit of detail work anyway, see if the camera can focus in. This is the underside. I think that was supposed to be the shuttle bay, the underneath section. I'm not sure if it was a sensor or not. But it's definitely different. It's definitely the same, but the marking's just made out of clear resin plastic. That's why it's a little bit yellow. I'm glad there's no air bubbles inside here. So it just gives a very yellowed appearance. It's obviously down to the type of plastic that they've actually used. That's why it's not fully... It is clear, that's why you can see my fingers through it, but it's not crystal clear white. That would obviously cost quite a bit more, and the model would be a lot more expensive than £25. And by the way, shame on all you people selling these on eBay already. Went to gone to Birmingham, bought them, put them on for £70. Actually, I think the cheapest I saw was £50. You got lovely markings on here for the nacelles. But yeah, they were selling these already for £50. Shame on you. There's obviously a lot of people out there who are selling these just for profit, and yeah, I know people are going to do that. But it's that I can't say either way. I can't argue for or against, because you never know what I'm going to do in 20 years' time when I sell all these. When I get retired and just want a new camper van, or want a new holiday, or pay for my nursing. I don't know. I mean, got some nice detail inside here. Could have done with being a lot more inside here, because more of a grid pattern around the back of the nacelles. With anything around the front. And everything is clear, absolutely everything. There's no hint of these are red, these are blue. On top of here, these are supposed to be, I think they're supposed to be red or orange. There's no hint of that, it's all clear. There's no registry markings either. There's usually an NX number on the front there, but there's nothing at all. There'd be registry numbers on the side. There's nothing at all, but there'll be parts around here as well. But there isn't. Everything's just, there's all the whole markings, just no registry markings whatsoever, which is great. It's fine. I don't mind that. Now, at this point, I would actually get out the original Defiant and get a size comparison to see if this exactly is the same size as the Defiant. But it's piled under a load of other models. Actually, let's pause the video there and I'll see if I can find it for you, because it does look tiny there. I mean, size-wise, it is very little. Very, very little. But let me pause there and see if I can get the original one out and see if it is a lot smaller, because I think this is really tiny. So, give me a second. For me, it's a second. For you, well, for you it's a second. For me, it's 20 minutes of digging out behind me. But yeah, I'll try and see what I can do. Okay, there you go. Now, don't say that I never dig out anything out for you guys. Here is the Defiant collection of standard gauge, shall we say. So, the original Defiant, on its stand, I don't usually get the stands out. I like to keep them wrapped away. This looks absolutely mint and perfect. Right, let's do a comparison, shall we? Size-wise, this is the Defiant. The original one, which was in episode number 9, we're on 161 at present, I think it is. Yeah, right. Ah, okay. I've just broke the end off. Okay. That didn't take much. It's a source of separation. Right, give me a minute to actually fix this and put that back on place properly. Back in place, docked. Right. It's fine, it'll do. So, on size-wise, as I was trying to show, I don't think the clear one, things are not doing well today. I don't think it's the same size. So if you look, you line up the nacelles. Width-wise are the same. The back end and the front is fine. Hang on. Right, they're all lined up, but you can see the front, it's not as long. I think it's probably a retooling. Line up nacelle, That's bang on top of it on here. Yeah, it's just a slight smaller tooling, I think. Because it's overlapping a little bit. There's a... yeah. Not that much. Not that much we'll complain or cry about. Yeah, you can see on there it's not attached underneath there anyway. On the original one, just slap bang in the middle. So they're almost copied exactly, but not precisely. But it's slightly smaller than the Defiant. So, original Defiant, the Mirror Universe Defiant. I think, did they actually change anything? Yeah, they're slightly different colours on the blue plastics. That's a lovely colour on front there. I mean, I don't know why they'd have the Mirror Universe, they'd have an NX number on it. Unless we're just copying like for like and somebody just thought, yeah, alright, I'll just be completely pedantic and put the numbers on. But yeah, we have 3 Defiants so far. And I thought I would put the special that we got from last year, a couple of years ago, the glow-in-the-dark Defiant, which got sent down the with problems with the Tholians. I would turn this off and show you it glow in the dark. However, digging out for you guys, all the boxes are all over there and I can't get to the light switch. So unless I can figure out how to remote turn off lights, there you go. You're going to have to put up with the collection of Defiants right there. The ISS and the USS are in the wrong place, but that's fine, I'll sort that out later on anyway. But yeah, it's nice having a set of these. It's the name Defiant, but it's the predecessors to these anyway. But it's really nice, I like having the clear version, the cloaked version, but I think you can see it. So, yeah. They're nice to have these Eaglemoss models. I'm glad they do them, and I'm glad they're carrying on doing them. It's a pain in the backside with payments and stuff, because but it's going to be worth it in the long term. I'm sure it is. So let's get a Defiant over here. One in the middle, because that just fell off again. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to let that dry properly and cure properly in the box anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Go out and buy one. They're actually still, I think they're still on for $24.99 as I'm filming now. So there was a big panic and flap about these with the convention one. It's not, I don't think it's been publicised, but they're there. Go get them and get your own cloaked USS Defiant. I know what other cloak things they might come out with next. So, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. There we go. Excuse me. Try that again.